Welcome back, Curry Crew. Today we have a perfect recipe for any weeknight because it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to make and it is super delicious. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into our recipe. So the first thing we're going to want to do for our carbonara is to get a large pot of water up to a boil. So get it ready on the stove, cover it with a lid. That will help it come up to a boil faster. And then what we can do is we can start some of the prep work that we need to do for our vegetarian carbonara. So we're going to start with half an onion. So we're just going to cut an onion in half. We're going to peel off the skin and then we're just going to give it a rough dice and we're going to use that for our dish. Then we're also going to take 3 cloves of garlic and just give it a quick mince. Next, we're going to take a large bowl and into this we will crack in 2 eggs and then we're going to add in an extra yolk just for some additional creaminess that's going to be part of the sauce for our dish. Then into this bowl we will add in half a cup of Parmesan cheese and a generous amount of black pepper. Then once our water has come up to a boil, we will salt our pasta water generously and then into that we're going to add in our pasta. Now I'm using about 220 grams of spaghetti and we're going to cook our pasta for 2 minutes less than the time it says on the packaging for al dente. While the pasta cooks, we're going to take a saute pan and into this we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil and allow it to heat up over medium heat. Then into this we're going to add in our chopped onions and saute for about 2 minutes or until they become slightly soft. Once the onions are ready, into our pan goes in our garlic. And then along with the garlic, we're also going to add in half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Give the garlic a saute as well for about a minute or 2 and make sure that it does not stick to the bottom of the pan because that's going to prevent it from burning. Once our pasta is ready, we're going to take out a cup of the pasta water and we're going to set it aside for later. Then immediately we're going to transfer the pasta from the boiling water into our saute pan and just give it a nice mix in order to combine it with the onions and the garlic. Now into your pan, add in about 3/4 of a cup of the pasta water and this will help the pasta finish cooking out, but it will also help the onions and garlic cook along with the pasta and infuse their flavor into our dish. After about 2 minutes, once the water has evaporated, turn off the stove and allow the pasta to cool down. If it's too hot, then once we add in our egg and cheese mixture into our dish, our eggs are going to scramble and we don't want that. Therefore, take the remaining pasta water and we're going to slowly whisk that into our egg and Parmesan mixture. This will help to temper the eggs so that they don't get too hot and they get used to that warm temperature at a slower pace. It's going to help prevent scrambling once we add them into the actual dish. After the pasta has cooled down for about 4 to 5 minutes, add in the egg mixture very slowly while continuously stirring to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan and scrambling. The residual heat from the pasta combined with the Parmesan will help create a rich, creamy, and delicious sauce for our pasta. Mix until the cheese melts and the dish has a nicely coated pasta sauce. And last but not least, we're also going to add in a small amount of black pepper, and optionally you can also add in a tablespoon or 2 of red chili flakes. Give it one final mix, and our vegetarian carbonara is complete and ready for us to dig into and enjoy. So here is our final dish. As you can see, it looks creamy, it looks delicious. So why delay it any further? Let's dig right in. So guys, here is our delicious vegetarian carbonara. It smells awesome and it looks creamy and delicious. So I'm gonna dig right in. It is delicious. You have perfectly cooked pasta. With that you have amazing Parmesan cheese. The sauce is very creamy and rich. You have a little bit of spice, a hint of spice coming from the red chili flakes that we added along with the pepper. It is so delicious and it's perfect for a weeknight because it only takes about 10-15 minutes to make. So you're definitely gonna fall in love with this, especially if you always wanted to try carbonara, but you don't eat like ham or you don't eat pork or you don't eat bacon or guanciale. This is perfect for you because it's completely vegetarian as long as you eat eggs. So you definitely want to try this out for yourself. Let us know how it turns out for you and keep on cooking.